Hello and welcome, this is Gamer, and I've wanted to do a video like this for some while. It's a list of games in no particular order that I'm excited about currently, most upcoming with one exception. And here's the first, 7 Days to Die. It's currently has a Kickstarter, and so here's a few screenshots. It's like Minecraft meets DayZ, so you need to check it out. It looks pretty cool. Destructible buildings and such. Next on my list here, Arma 3, still not out. It's in beta. A couple screenshots here. Now let me move my pointer off. Go through some screenshots. Pretty cool. These are from the real full game. Not sure about that one. I think it is. This is the next BeamNG. Looks really cool. It's an indie game. I think there are only two full-time programmers, but look at the destructibility. Need to go to their site and watch their videos, their YouTube videos. Amazing. The cars are break up like real cars. You gotta see the videos of the collisions and stuff. Looks very cool. It's there's an open test you can download. Looks very cool. This is nothing. Here's another screenshot. BeamNG here. And Battlefield 4. I'm a little skeptical, but it does look like they are improving over Battlefield 3. Battlefield 4. Here's the map. Looks like a big improvement. Didn't like the map in Battlefield 3. Battlefield 4 shot. Oh, that's Battlefield 3. Woo! Battlefield 4. And this is Cube World. In fact, you can download it. You can get the. I don't know if it's alpha or beta, but you can play it. It's really a little rough, but it is playable. It's sort of like Cube World meets Zelda, meets World of Warcraft, meets some other games. Check out their site. You have to Google it. Maybe I'll put some links in the description. Cube World. Several screenshots here of it. Very cute game. I do have it already. I did buy the game. Something was lacking for me. Looks pretty cool though. And Dark Souls 2. Kinda everyone's watching this game. Some screenshots. Dark Souls 2. And DayZ standalone. Still not out, still in development. Probably, I don't know. They've said they have a date that they're hoping to release. They haven't announced the release. But I'm thinking December 1st. That's a guess on my part. I really don't know. 2013, but it may be put back to 14. Who knows? Bohemia is known to take their time. Some screenshots. Looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Have some concerns. The community has voiced, people in forums around the internet I'm seeing are wondering, watching the gameplay video, if it will actually be all that much more fun. I think there's hope, especially once they open it up to modding. Initially it will not be moddable. Some interiors here. Sorry about the small size. It's just using Irfan View. It's a basic image viewer. Not sure about that one. That might be an old image. Dragon Age Inquisition. Okay, Dragon Age 1 was decent. Dragon Age 2 was a dud. Fail. But hopefully Dragon Age Inquisition will be good. I don't know. And Elder Scrolls Online. Now there's some gameplay video that was released. I'll make it bigger. gameplay video was released in QuakeCon 2013, and it looked a little rough, the combat. So hopefully they're going to improve on it. I think they're shooting for an early 2014 release. There's time yet to do that. Looks like a nicely crafted world though, very atmospheric. So fingers crossed. Make this bigger. Jeez. Now if this video is popular, I will improve the the slideshow mechanics at work here. Elder Scrolls Online again. Looks pretty cool. I like the art direction. Okay, next on my list is EverQuest Next. Looks pretty cool. It has fully destructible terrain apparently. One concern, the art direction, while very high quality, looks really nice. It's rather Disney-esque. Not really a fan of the Disney art direction, but if gameplay is good, is equally good, then this is something that I will be playing, hopefully. Here's a world map. Looks pretty cool. And some of the characters, that's more of a drawing. And this is the 3 different themes they have, visual themes or environments in the game. Desert and, I don't know, nighttime crystal caves, and the bottom one looks like lava caves perhaps. I guess surface, mid, I guess that's how deep you are in the world. Maybe that's what it's saying here. Top is the surface, bottom is the fiery depths. More of EverQuest Next. Great art direction, very creative looking and beautiful light. It's just, I don't know, will the animation match? Okay, next on my list is Grand Theft Auto 5. This is looking very, very good. We'll see. 4 was a disappointment for me. It was terrible performance on PC, and shadows, and the game's buggy. I tried modding it. I even put a video to my channel. I never was really able to mod it and have it stable. Even just a very simple one mod I tried. This game's... Anyway, GTA 5. Well, I'm not very excited. It's on my list. There's a little too much story in the game for my personal taste. Another one of the protagonists, one of your hero characters, I believe. Bar, I forget his name, one of the protagonists, one of the... I like this screenshot, someone bridge diving off the bridge, maybe with a parachute. Another GTA 5, and a screenshot I hadn't seen before, found it tonight. Interesting helmet with the skull and shooting. A lot of motion blur and depth of field there. Pretty cool looking paint job on the car. Muscle car from the 70s. Very cool. Just a typical street shot. Looks like improved over Mafia 2. Mafia 2 had really nice kind of visuals. The game was kind of weak. Didn't care for Mafia 2 all that much, but GTA 5, wow, okay, looking good. A quad bike. And what is this? Motion blur, 30 FPS are ideal for gaming. Alright, just an image I found on the internet. Not this again. Okay, to the GTA 5 off the coast there. And another GTA 5. Almost looks like Arma 3, doesn't it? Is that Arma 3? No, it's GTA. Legend of Grimrock 2. First one came out last year in 2012. It's an indie developer. This is their, I believe, a render, concept render. Don't believe it's from the game proper. But I was a fan of Dungeon Master back in the late 80s on the Amiga. And Legend of Grimrock was great fun. Hoping for Grimrock 2. It's in development. I'm not sure when it's due for release. There it is, 2. And this is one of the early screenshots. It's been out for a while, looks nice. This is what I almost feel like the Elder Scrolls needs, a more detailed dungeon like these. More puzzles and a slower paced dungeon. I think that's what modern RPGs have forgotten, is a slower paced dungeon. People who like to play more meticulously and don't want to just run by all the scenery and forget about it. Another Legend of Grimrock 2 screenshot. I think it's not really a final. It's just a maybe more of a concept. They're outdoors. They didn't have outdoors in the first game. Sort of like Dungeon Master 1 didn't have exteriors, but Dungeon Master 2 did have outdoor areas. Same with Legend of Grimrock. If you look carefully, you can see an ogre on the other side of the bridge. The trees in the top distance, I don't like. They don't look very authentic, but I could live with it. Next on my list is Nuclear Union. It's a open world post-apocalyptic game similar to Fallout series, but set from the Soviet side. Now, one post I read questioned is a sort of propaganda from the Soviet Russian side, while Fallout 3 or the Fallout series didn't follow the official government line. It was written by software developers. It seems like Nuclear Union is just follows the Soviet or USSR party line, sort of storyline, it looks like. But anyway, the graphics look great, and maybe it's a really fun game. I don't know. Not seeing many game mechanics here. Well, we're seeing some combat right here in this shot. Pretty cool looking creature. The world looks nice. I'm hopeful. Wow, that's a great screenshot. A good art direction, really. Very creative. 2 NPCs there, I don't know. We're seeing one right below the plane and one on the left, obviously. There's some more creatures from the game. Looks nice. Very nicely vegetated scenery here. Creative, looks nice. Very nice. Nuclear Union. Alright, next on my list is the Halcyon continent for PlanetSide 2. I didn't like PlanetSide 2 continent, the original continent, but this is another one for PlanetSide 2. It's due for September 2013. And I like this, and there's a gameplay video on YouTube showing some gameplay. Looks very nice. Here's the map of it, the strategic map, showing all the bases and such. Very nice. Halcyon for PlanetSide 2. I will definitely get back into the game for this continent. I think the game is more suited for a smaller continent. Here's another one. I think that's more of a concept art. I'm not sure. This one and the last. Next on my list is Project Eternity. If you haven't heard of it, it's an indie developer. They had a very successful Kickstarter. Here's one of their concept pieces. It's still in development, so this is all not final. Looks kind of late 90s sort of user interface, but there you go. That's what people wanted. Here's a concept dungeon. Looks a lot like, I don't know, Planetscape Torment or Baldur's Gate, or, that's what it's similar in vein. So, gameplay and everything. Hopefully it'll be fun. Here's one of their little art drawings. And next on my list, Project Reality 1.0. In fact, it's out just in the past few days. I haven't had a chance to play it. Now, if you're excited about Arma 3, you simply must play Project Reality. It is a mod for Battlefield 2, not Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 does not allow modding, community modding. Battlefield 2 does, and I tell you what, really, in some ways, this is better than Arma 3, in my opinion. Absolutely. It's just got great squad interface. It uses Mumble. It's integrated. The new 1.0 installer is a big improvement. So, very polished. This mod is started in 2007, maybe late 2006 or sometime 2006. So this mod has been in development for a very long time, very polished, has a very mature community. Look at this, that is badass. Look at that, the insurgents for Somalia, presumably. Wow, no commercial game. Commercial games need to do that. There's so many different factions you can play. And the new 1.0 has 100-player servers. For Battlefield 2, that's the game only had 64 initially. Another screenshot, in fact, a lot of screenshots. Maybe I'll start moving through these a little quicker. Project Reality. I am a huge fan of Project Reality. I did play it for quite a while. I have hundreds of hours, maybe, I don't know, 400 or 500 hours playing Project Reality. I had to stop playing it. I started getting twitchy. Even in my sleep, I'd have dreams and stuff, but really, Project Reality is fantastic. One of, I think, the best mod for any game I've ever played. More another aircraft, MV-22 Osprey. Huge, and so much content in Project Reality. If you haven't played it, you're really missing out if you like first-person shooters online, multiplayer games. The Sija Valley map, haven't played this one. This is, I think, in the new... Oh, this one's in 0.96. Maybe I did play it. I didn't play 9.6 much. Then here's a new one for 1.0. The spotter kit. You need to play this via. There's so much teamwork and squad work. Here's the updated Canadian Forces for 1.0. Updated medic kit geometries. Or sorry, mech kit. That's Middle Eastern. Sorry, not medic. Middle Eastern coalition, Iraqi, I believe. The updated PLA weapons. The artwork and the models are so cool, so creative. Obviously the engine is rather old, 7 or 8 years. 8 years, I guess. Updated conventional weapons. The models and graphics. The VBCI infantry fighting vehicle. This game is huge, really. Okay, next game, State of Decay on my list. Open world post-apocalyptic zombie game. Could be cool, I don't know. I like the setting in the foreground. It just, I don't know, it's not a finished game. Who knows what it's going to be like. This first glance has sort of a GTA kind of feel. It's a little like GTA 5. That's a compliment. Forkin Road, it's a pretty funny name for a restaurant. Forkin Road Diner. Another State of Decay screenshot at night. Pretty cool blood effects. Cemetery shot, I like that. I want to play that in a cemetery. That's very cool, appropriate. An old decrepit mansion, very cool. Let's go back. What was the game I was gonna... Here's 7 Days to Die. I was gonna go over some of the features here. 7 Days to Die. Looks like it's going to be quite a thorough game. That was one of the first games I featured. in the video here. 7 State of Decay screenshot, and I believe one of the last State of Decay screenshots. Looks very nice here. Almost has a DayZ kind of feel with the backpack and the car. Different vegetation. Looks nice. Oh, another State of Decay. Whacking off the head of a zombie with a giant wrench. Who has a wrench that big, really? Alright, next on my list now, Terraria. Now, why are you saying Terraria's been out for a while? Well, no, apparently there's a huge update for 2013 due soon, I believe September. I'm not sure if they've announced an exact date, but Terraria is getting a big update. I think it will be free. Game is still in active development, surprisingly. It's been out, I think, for a couple of years. I didn't get into Terraria too much, but a big update. I will give it another try. And another Watch Dogs here. This is the next game, although this is not it. Okay. We'll get into Watch Dogs soon. Next game on my list, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now this may be concept art, obviously. These are the wallpapers off their site. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now I think the big change in Witcher 3 is that it will be open world RPG, more like Skyrim, and I think that's exactly where the game needed to go. I'm excited about that change. I think that is a big improvement in what Witcher needed. I didn't care for Witcher 2's linearity. I thought it was so kind of antiquated. I don't know, I didn't play all of Witcher 2. Played it for a few hours. Kind of never came back to it. At the moment I can't remember why. Just didn't strike my fancy. Another Witcher 3 shot here. I think I have a higher resolution one's coming here. Yes, this one. Sorry about the text at the top of each of these. That's my image viewer. That helps me keep track of the games. In any case, here's Witcher 3 open world. Looks very nice. I didn't like Witcher 1 and 2's invisible barriers, so that just seeing this, I get excited. Very nice screenshot. Very nice art direction. Clouds around the mountains like Skyrim. Very cool. I think the Skyrim mountains are a little better. This looks more like a height map. There's no like rocky outcrops that... Now the bottom right we have some more rocky areas that look more appropriate, but the top left mountain doesn't look quite as nice as Skyrim maybe. Wow, look at the detail. Wow. So that's something is... I don't know. I guess they're not doing current gen consoles. I don't know. Maybe next gen and PC only. Anyway, that's a very nice screenshot if it is. Another wallpaper off their website. I think it's just a photograph. This looks like another screenshot here. Sort of dragon meets bat meets fish meets stingray or something. I don't know what that... Pretty cool. Less saturated. Fighting a pack of wolves. Very appropriate for Witcher. And sort of a elk meets a wolf meets a... I don't know what. Werewolf creature? Lion? I don't know. No? Interesting. Very nice. Okay, I think that's it. And, oh, what? No, there's got to be more. I didn't do Watch Dogs. Where are my Watch Dogs? Anyway, you guys have got to see the Watch Dogs. I've got a tab here in my browser. You guys got to check out Watch Dogs. It's going to be on consoles and PC. You guys check it out off
Peggy 18
on Ubisoft's YouTube channel. This game looks pretty badass. It's coming out in November 2013.
I'm about to open your world.
You got me in.
Sort of Grand Theft Auto, but more hacking. You're hacking an open world. It's less gangster and less criminal, more you know, like white collar. Oh yeah, I guess you have shooting. A lot of violence too, but anyway, check out their video. I won't play the whole thing to respect their copyright. And here's some of the Witcher 3, back to Witcher 3 features. Non-linear story with vast open world. Last part of the Legend of the Geralt of Rivia. Multi-region open world, explore multiple human settlements and villages, including thriving port city of Novigrad. Dynamic tactical combat, living ecosystems, stunning visuals. There it is. Alright guys, hope you've enjoyed that. These are the games I'm currently kind of watching. And there may be more. I'm sure there will be more games in the meantime. Yeah, good fun. Thanks for watching. This is Gamed Out Gamer.